Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some Goodles. These were sent to us from Matthew, so thank you very much, Matthew. We have the Cheddy Mac, creamy cheddar and macaroni, and the mover and shaker. This is Casio e Pepe inspired mac, which is just cheese and pepper. It's a dish from Rome, and it's cheese and pepper. So these are, you'll notice the box is very similar to the Kraft macaroni and cheese. You make them a lot like the Kraft macaroni and cheese. The difference is you don't have to use butter unless you just want to. So you can, but you don't have to. For each of these, you're going to need a 1/4 cup milk. So what you do is you fill your favorite pot with 6 cups of water and bring to a boil. Add Goodles macaroni and cook 8 to 9 minutes, stirring occasionally. You drain well, no rinsing, and throw it back into the pot. Then you're going to add a 1/4 cup of milk and the cheese that comes in here. If you want, you can put in 2 tablespoons of butter for a richer flavor. So we're not going to do the butter because you don't have to. So this one says the same thing. Put it back in the pot. No butter necessary. You can, if you want, for this one in particular, it says when it comes to adding the milk, it says for more authentic flavor, swap out the milk for a 1/4 cup pasta water, scoop it right out before draining, and add 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to go ahead and add the milk. Just like we're doing with the other one. Actually, I think it would be cool to do the pasta water, actually, because you know what? We're not going to do the milk. We're going to do the pasta water because it says for more authentic Casio flavor. So we want to make it like the dish in Rome, and why not? If we can make it more authentic, why not? So instead of doing the milk, I'm going to put that milk back. We're going to scoop out some of that pasta water and a 1/4 cup of that and add that back in. But once the pasta is cooked and stuff, we'll show you what it looks like before we do anything to it. See what comes in here. Should be a packet. Yeah. So here's your packet, just like with Kraft. And that's what your pasta looks like. And I'm sure this is going to look exactly the same. Tell you what, they don't want you to get in here. There we go. And I'm going to keep these separate, and it looks exactly the same. Okay, since we're doing this one the authentic way, we're going to get a 1/4 cup out of here. So I have my glass measuring cup here, and I just have this little regular measuring cup, and I'm going to I'm picking up some pasta with my water. I guess that doesn't really matter. And that's it. A 1/4 cup is not much. Yeah, that's it. So now I'm going to drain off the rest of this water. So I drained the water off, and we do need, since we decided to do it the authentic way, we do need 2 tablespoons of butter, and then we're going to add back in that pasta water that we just took out, and I'm going to put it back on the heat and stir it until that butter melts. So this is the regular Cheddy Mac, and I'm going to add my milk and stir it just a little bit. Okay, and then I have my my cheese packet right here. I do need to cut it. I'm going to add my cheese, and that looks a lot like Kraft macaroni and cheese. I'm going to stir that. Okay, so this one is ready to go. It's ready to put on a plate. But let me grab my other one first and show it to you. This is the one that I put back on the heat just for a minute, just to melt that butter, because I don't know that my butter would have melted otherwise. And this is a white cheese. this. What makes Goodles gooder? This has 14 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber with prebiotics, 21 nutrients from plants, unbelievably delicious, and it says community love. Okay, so these are Santa Cruz, California is where they come from. Yeah, Santa Cruz, California. It says 2.5 servings are in the container, 2.6 dry ounce, 74 grams plus 1 cup prepared is 260 calories. No, prepared is 270 calories. Okay, so here we go. So 14 grams of protein. So I was wondering, why would a company like, you know, you have Kraft macaroni and cheese, why did they feel like they needed to make something else? And I guess because they wanted something with more protein in it. I guess Kraft macaroni and cheese doesn't have a lot of protein.
Who knows? Might have the same amount of protein.
Yeah, I don't know. The pasta itself is thicker. It
does have a thicker texture though. If you want it mushier, you could cook it longer too. You
could, but
it's still gonna be thicker.
Right, it still is a thicker pasta, so it's there's more. It feels chunkier in your mouth. Kraft macaroni and cheese is very small and slick. Yeah, and it feels kind of slick. And because, well, you're adding milk and butter and the cheese to your Kraft macaroni and cheese. This, we just added the milk. Although, I do think butter would make it taste that much better. Yes, I agree with them. The cheese is very different too.
Yeah.
It is not as cheesy. You don't get that really strong, like Kraft macaroni and cheese has a very strong cheese flavor. This, you might, if you were blindfolded, you might be like, I just taste pasta. I don't even know if you would necessarily taste that much cheese in it.
It's very light.
Very, very light.
I mean, I get a touch of it, but it's not much. You would think, as orange as it is, as much powder you put in there, it really doesn't have a strong flavor.
No, it doesn't. So, I don't think it's bad. And I don't mind the pasta being thicker. Don't mind that at all. But me personally, as a person who could care less about protein, I'm going to buy Kraft macaroni and cheese. Because I bet you, you know, I don't know how much Matthew paid for these. I know I've seen them at Target. I've never paid attention to the price. But I would just go for Kraft macaroni and cheese because I like the taste of the cheese.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, now, go ahead and try that. This is the Casio e Pepe. I'm probably saying that completely wrong, or Pepe. This is the cheese and pepper. It is the same calories, same amount of protein, fiber, nutrients, everything.
Well, get that black pepper, that's for sure.
Oh, good.
And actually, the cheese flavor is a little stronger. It's one of those kind of funky cheese flavors. Now see, the pepper for me, I don't think it's too strong. No, I just said it's a lot. You can taste it. It's a lot. That is the one for me. Yeah, it's definitely better. Yes, I like that so much better. I love the cheese is better. It is it's a different. It's, you know, it's not your cheddar cheese, but I do like the flavor of that with the pepper, and they did put enough for you to really taste the difference. I don't know that kids would necessarily want all that pepper on their dish. That's what I was thinking. That's for the kids. That's for more mom and dad. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Neither one of them, though, truthfully, have a really strong cheese flavor. I don't think even the white one has a cheese flavor, but it's not super strong. It's just there, and it's that funky kind of highfalutin cheese. You know, the fancy cheese that's got a little bit different flavor than like a traditional cheddar. Yeah, it's good. I like the pepper one. I do too. If I was gonna get one of these, I think they have like 4 different varieties of these. If I was gonna buy one again for myself, I would get this one. But truthfully, I would just stick with Kraft macaroni and cheese because Velveeta shells and cream, that's really good too. Yeah, Velveeta shells is really good. Annie's has a version. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I honestly, I was raised on the craft, and if you're raised on the craft, then you're used to it anyway, and it's cheap. That's the thing about it too, is it's very, very, very affordable. So for me, I would just as soon stick with Kraft. But I do think this is a great brand if you do care about that protein and all those nutrients and all that. Then I absolutely think this is a good brand to try. But I would go with the mover and the shaker is what it's called. So thank you very, very much to Matthew for sending us these. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.